I'm Paula Etchison. This is my beautiful son, Johnny. He is spoiled rotten. He is 15 years old. He has cerebral palsy. He is a quadriplegic. It means he can't move his arms and legs. He breathes with the help of a ventilator. And he eats with a Mickey button. So he also takes his medicines that way. We have a little bit of a process when we have to go to doctor's appointments or anything else. He likes to go to the movies. He goes to his church, and he likes to go play baseball. He's on a league called the Buddy League. They have a spring and a fall season. He was on the Rockets last season. His first year he was on the Rangers. We have to take his ventilator with him right now. It's helping him breathe. At the moment, he's not breathing as well as he should without it. So when we get him up, we have to put the ventilator in a special bag to carry it. And then we bring in his wheelchair and get it situated at an angle so that it's easier to get him positioned right. And we come and unhook his pulse ox, which tells us how his oxygen and heart rate are. And we pick him up and carry him over to the wheelchair. We have a small portable pulse ox that we carry with us that just goes on his finger, so we don't have to carry quite as much of equipment. We put him in his wheelchair, we go down the hall, into the living room, out the front door, down the ramp, he goes in the front seat because he does not have a car seat that will accommodate him because of his scoliosis. There's not one that fits him that doesn't put him in an even worse position or a more dangerous position. So he rides in the front seat with extra padding because he is prone to getting bed sores. So he has extra padding in the front seat, and we strap him in, and which he's about 80 pounds right now, and his wheelchair is about 100 pounds. Then we take the wheelchair to the back, open the side doors, and just manhandle it up in there. And then we go wherever we need to go. And when we get there, it's about the same process. We pull out the wheelchair, get it positioned right for him, put the vent on the wheelchair, and then bring him out and put him back on the vent. He can be off of it for a few minutes at a time, but for long periods of time, especially with the Texas heat, he doesn't do very well for long. A few months ago, we were in a contest to try to win a wheelchair van. We did not win, but they gave us some ideas for fundraising. So I set up a fundraiser and took some flyers around, had them made up, took them around, and a few days after we took one to the Farmers Branch firefighters, they came and took him to the emergency room on 15 liters of oxygen, which is made my heart just about stop. I left work, and that was the last time the van drove because I stripped the transmission out of it. It made it to the hospital, but no further. But the firefighters, a couple of days later, they came over and said, hey, we got this flyer from you. That's kind of what we do. We want to help. So they set up a firefighters fundraiser car wash for him. And they actually got out on a Saturday morning, the 2nd of August, and washed cars for donations with the fire hoses off of the truck. They let some of the kids have at it with the fire hoses, which they had an enormously fun time. They estimated that they washed at least 60 cars. Some of the estimates were closer to 100. And when it was busy, people were just driving by with their hands out the window saying, here, put this in on this boy's van, which was really cool. They raised $2,500. Our fundraiser ended, it only had 60-day limit, but I restarted another one. They wanted it to go, the firefighters asked for it to go until the end of the month, at the end of August. And on the 22nd of August, the Farmers Branch Parks Department is having a carnival. It's the end of the year for the rec center, and they have a little carnival every year, and they have pledged that all proceeds will go to his wheelchair van fund also, which is pretty cool. All these people that don't even know him are trying to help out, which, sorry, that's just, It's unbelievable, all the people that are jumping up and trying to help us, because I can't do it on my own.